So here we are, it's the end of the Whole Life Challenge, and you may be wondering or asking yourself, now what? It's a very common question, and one that actually goes back to the philosophy of why we created the challenge with a start and a stop, to allow you to go back to your life and to practice.
So the answer to what am I supposed to do now is, what have you been doing for the last 8 weeks? You've been living your life and you've been paying attention to the habits that you engage in that you know are good for your health and your well-being. Some of these habits you might not have loved. Some of them might not really have worked for you. It would be totally fine if you stopped doing them now and really just worked with the stuff that stuck, the stuff that meant something, the stuff that you know made a difference, and make sure you continue to practice those day to day. But the big deal is to pay attention to the choices that you made in your life the way you did while you were earning points for them.
You know, the results in the Whole Life Challenge, you may have seen results. You may have seen very minuscule results. Very often we see results in lifestyle practices like the challenge over years, even decades, not necessarily in weeks and months.
And that doesn't mean you can't make a difference in your health and your fitness over weeks and months, or that you can't see a big change this year, but the kind of things that you will gain by participating in the practices you've done in the Whole Life Challenge will bloom into different things that you can't imagine now over the course of the next several years if you continue to do them.
So, you know, don't judge yourself if you get off track. Get back on the next day. You got another opportunity to get back on track. And without the structure of the challenge, see how you can do. Very often people find that engaging again in the next Whole Life Challenge is helpful to them in their journey. Great. It's certainly not required.
Yeah, it wouldn't be, no one would think you did anything wrong if you felt like you needed to do it again next year. That's totally fine. You know, Andy and I have done it more than a dozen times and continue to get something from it every single time we do it.
So that's it. We're so happy that you made it this far. You're watching this video. By the way, not everybody gets to this point. And I would bet you that there are half of the people that started the Whole Life Challenge that aren't watching this video at all, that never even got to the finish line.
So congratulations on being part of the elite group that made it all 8 weeks of the Whole Life Challenge.
We'll see you in the next game.